Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Orlando. Stokes at the line for two.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Phoenix's ball. Now here's White. They set the pick. From 10 feet away. No luck on that one. Here's Stokes. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Here's Stokes. Lets it go from the wing. Sarr. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Dosunmu. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's White. And he knocks the jumper down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Count that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's White. Dosunmu up top from deep. Sarr pulls it in. For Orlando, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now White.
Orlando foul. Number 16. First personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando on D. Doppin passes to Zubac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops from Zubac. And Zubac drops them both. And here's Howard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, and try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. So it's Orlando now. Here's Stokes. Pass to Howard. Here's Sarr. And here is Williams. He's guarded by Zubats. Howard with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Williams a screen on White. Here's Howard. Nice shot from the wing.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
White, the pass to Zubats. Got a piece of it. Pass to Sarr. Over Toppin. It's rebounded by Zubats. Suns trail by 4. White looking it over. And here's Toppin. Here's Buzelis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And the free throw, no good. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Here's Buzelis. Orlando making their last shot. Here's White. And it's Phoenix with another.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Williams, a screen on White. Back to Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Williams. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Pass to Buzelis. Up and in on the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Now here is Howard. He's covered by Dosunmu. Williams a screen on White. Releases from 15. And another miss by Orlando.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Toppin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Dosunmu for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Stokes. He drops it from range. Stokes has got 5 now. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the wing on the left. Back to Dosunmu. Toppin, a screen on Howard. Pass to Buzelis. 4-3. Orlando with a rebound. Sarr's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out left to the wing. Right side, Williams. Now here's Howard. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Sarr. Inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. White hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Orlando calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year. Trent Jr., he's checked in for White. Let's take a look at the numbers for Zach LaVine. On defense, the Suns trailing by 4. Anthony outside. From downtown, he's off on that one. The Suns have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's LaVine. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Orlando shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Suns trail by 4. Shots blocked. Trent against Levine. Anthony outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And he lobs it up, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Pass to Levine. Back to Anthony. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine. Anthony's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Trent outside. Henderson right side. Clock at 6. To halt the run. And the play by Trent as he finishes it off for 2.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Orlando leading by 6. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Baldwin. Knocks down the long J. Baldwin's got 6.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Sharp passes to Trent. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Baldwin with a rebound.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Baldwin. He has 6. Pass to Wilson. Anthony outside. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. On target from range. He has 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Anthony. 11 points for him last game against Utah.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Phoenix making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Suns trail by 6. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Henderson. Trent right side. Takes the 3. Orlando with a rebound. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Henderson against Anthony. 3-pointer, Stewart. Anthony grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Levine passes to Anthony. Over Stewart, and it's rejected. And the Suns pushing it up now. Good on the shot.
Number 2. Defensive foul. Cole Anthony. First personal foul. 15 foul.
Phoenix shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Number 2. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
.29 seconds left to play in the first. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Trent against Levine. Stewart, a screen on Anthony. Buries it from 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Orlando ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Suns trailing on the court for the Magic. Now here's Dosunmu. He's closely guarded. Oh, it's blocked by Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Here's White. Pass to Dosunmu. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Sarr. Back to Levine. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Suns.
Number 25, Obi Toppin.
Suns trail by 5. White with it. He takes it in. Some solid defense from Williams.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Williams with the screen. Off target from outside.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
White on the wing. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Sharp, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Magic making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. And that one misses. Suns trail by 7. Here's Buzelis, and there's the rejection.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Stokes. 20 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Magic leading by 5. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Stokes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Denver Nuggets.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. And Phoenix has possession. 7-point differential. Dosunmu outside. Back to White. The three. Orlando with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Doesn't go that time. And White has got the ball here for the Suns. Pass to Buzelis. The three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Sarr. Here's Howard. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Stokes. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. Give him 8.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Suns trail by 7. White on the wing. 6 points for him. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for Phoenix. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Howard. To the left side wing. Here's Stokes. For 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
White hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Stokes. Five on the clock. Pass to Sarr. Shot from 16. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Sarr's got 6 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Sarr. Second chance effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And the free throw, no good. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Here's Sarr. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Outside White. Pass to Sharp. Back to White. Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. White for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside White. Going inside. It's good. Off the glass. White's got 6 in the quarter. Orlando leading by 9. Pass to Howard. Williams with the screen. Launches it. The shot by Howard, no good. And White has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. And here's Henderson. Right side Sharp. White finds Henderson. 6 to shoot. Hey, expanding his range. Rebound by the Magic. Sarr's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Stokes. He's got 7. Pass to Sarr. There's Howard with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Howard's got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. We got a dancer. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Let's go!
Both teams will make substitutions. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Suns in 5th.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They've put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
It's tipped and stolen by Anthony. There's the triple and another 3 for Orlando.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And he lobs it up top.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Outside Levine. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Levine's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. Orlando leading by 15. Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Stewart. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. And the basket by Trent. Now Levine. To the paint. Pass to Wilson. Outside Levine. Cornette sets a screen. Misses the layup. Suns trail by 15.
2 minutes.
The steal. And here's Anthony. 9 points in the game. Inside. Cornette passes to Wilson. Back to Cornette. Pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Levine for 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Trent outside. Shoots over Levine. Trent on the wing. Picked by Stewart. With the teardrop. Levine with some nice D. Magic leading by 15. Anthony with it. Pass to Wilson. Now here's Levine from deep three-point range. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Trent for 3. Baldwin with a rebound. And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando. Here's Wilson. No made baskets yet. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Baldwin. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Picked by Stewart. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Anthony right side. And Anthony slams it in.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And so it's Orlando liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. Back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Orlando Magic. This is the kind of domination I know you were all about in your day, big fella.
And still am. Nothing has changed there. I just dominate business now instead of basketball.
Oh, you mean dominate buffet tables and boxes of donuts?
Hold on, Jed. It was just one box of donuts, today at least.
Thank you, Ernie.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Magic.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And Phoenix has possession. Down by 15. Ivica Zubac's out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Dosunmu. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Now here's White. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. White's got 14. Williams with the screen. A little mid-range shot is up. And he nails the jumper.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Dosunmu. No points so far. Toppin, a screen on Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's picked off. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Sarr. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Luz Ellis is checked in for the Suns. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Suns trail by 16. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Howard. Here's Sarr. And is blocked. And they'll get another chance. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on White. Second chance shot. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's White. He's got 14. Releases. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's Howard with the 3. And Toppin pulls it down. And White has got the ball here for Phoenix. 15-point game. Pass to Buzelis. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Outside White. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
6th in opponent field goal percentage, 7th in blocks. And when it came to rebounding, they were in the top half of the league. They refused to be outworked, never afraid to make it a physical battle.
And they were a solid defensive club, finishing in the top 10 in opponent's field goal percentage. A team that played with effort on D. That's good from White. So he gets them both. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Sarr. To the inside. Stokes. And the layup is good off the glass. Stokes has got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's White. 16 points for him. Here's Buzelis. The baseline J. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And that is textbook perfect. The bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
White, the pass to Zubac. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
That one goes in.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Buzelis. Ooh, Howard with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Sharp, he's checked in for Zubats.
Number 20, Deron Sharp.
Dosunmu, the pass to Toppin. 6 to shoot. White can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Howard. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by White.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Dosunmu, the pass to Sharp. Down low. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
There's Howard with the 3. The shot misses.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
13 foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
The first free throw is good. White hits them both. Now Howard. 5 points in the game. Here's Stokes. Guarded by Toppin. Releases from 15. Stokes misses.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Levine. Free throw line jumper. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Stokes. 9 points in the game. Pass to Levine. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Sharp's got 8 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. Levine surveys the D. Here's Stokes. Back to Levine. Three-pointer. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Pass to Buzelis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Zach Levine.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Toppin, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for White. And that's good as he hits both shots. Orlando leading by 9. Wilson passes to Cornette. Now Anthony from the stripe. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Anthony's got 13.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
And rejected. Pass to Levine. Here's Wilson. Here's Baldwin. Stewart defends. And here's Levine. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Stewart. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the three. Drops in the three. Buzelis has got 28.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Here's Cornette. Levine with it. From the arc. Oh, Levine getting revenge with his own triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Buzelis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Levine with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Back to Trent. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Anthony. He's got 13. Tries a 10-footer. Pass to Wilson. Here's Baldwin. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick. This one for 3. Here's Wilson. And at last, they get one to fall. Wilson's got his first points of the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Baldwin. Now here's Levine, guarded by Trent. From the high post. And that doesn't go either for Levine. Suns trail by 11. We've got 123.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch that one.
bad intentions.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
And there's the screen. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Levine. To the paint. Here's Cornette. No good off the glass. Suns trail by 11. Trent outside. Stewart, a screen on Levine. Trent for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Magic leading by 11. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Zach LaVine out there with Sarr. Then it's Williams, and it's Howard in at the shooting guard position. Jack's up at three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Trent outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Magic shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside, Williams. Inside. Tries again. Shoots over Zubac. Williams' shot is good. And the Magic lead by 11.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Pass to Zubac. Henderson for three. Pure from three-point range.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Trent. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Magic foul. Sarr. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Suns, number 17, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Toppin, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dosunmu comes in for Trent. And the Magic making a change here. And the second free throw is good. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Stokes, defended by Henderson. Pass to Sarr. There's the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Suns trail by 7. Henderson, right side. Now here's Toppin. Dosunmu outside. Fires for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Sarr. fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Magic lead by 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Making a switch here. White's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Clock at 4. Releases. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3 ball. And another 3 for Orlando.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Toppin outside. Pass to White. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Toppin outside. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And White has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 12. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Toppin. To stop the run. White. Good. White's got 20. The Magic have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Sarr. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Sarr's got 5 points in the quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Zubac finds Toppin. Now here's Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's White. The layup off target. Magic leading by 12. Here's Sarr. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
One shot.
Suns trail by 15. White on the wing. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Stokes. Defended by Henderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for the line.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Phoenix with it. 15-point game. White with it. Launches a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Williams a screen on Toppin. Here's Stokes. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Toppin. DeSumo with it, guarded by Howard. Back to Toppin. Inside. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
And he drops the first. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Phoenix. That one misses. Suns trail by 16. Pass to White. Shoots from 12. Yes, it's good. White's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Orlando. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Stokes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
14th foul. At the line for the Magic. Stokes, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Suns trail by 16. White, the pass to Toppin. Outside White. Lets it go from deep. Orlando with the rebound. Sarr's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Williams with the screen. 3-pointer. And Sarr, good for 3. Sarr's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Left side White. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Magic leading by 17. Outside, Williams. There's a screen. Here's Stokes. To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 21.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
DeSumo outside. Back to White. And it's White again missing. The Magic have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Ayo DeSumo picks one up. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Stokes. 6 to shoot. Williams with the screen. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Orlando. Stokes at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Suns trail by 21. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Here's Levine for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Stokes. To the paint. Another shot. Williams' shot is good. And the Magic lead by 21.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Who's Zealous' shot is good.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Pass to Sar. Good work defensively by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Again, the Suns good for 2. Magic leading by 17. Outside, Williams. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. Here's Sar. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Sar's got 13 points in this quarter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Buzelis. Missed inside. Well, the Magic shooting at 49% so far in the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Alex Sar.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
The first free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. And so he makes both from the line. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stewart. Trent outside. Stewart outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And stolen by Stewart. Now Trent. 26 seconds left in the final quarter. And the bucket is good. Here's Levine. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
It's Anthony on the take. Pass to Sarr. Anthony with a screen on Stewart. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And that one's good. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.